When Emma moved into the old apartment building downtown, she only wanted a cheap place close to work. The rent was suspiciously low, but the landlord, an older man with glassy eyes, brushed it off. "People just don't stay long," he said, handing her the keys. "City folk don't like the quiet." Apartment 12B was dim and narrow, the kind of place that seemed to absorb light rather than reflect it. The only mirror hung in the hallway, an old, ornate one built into the wall, too heavy to remove. It warped her reflection slightly, as if time had melted the glass around the edges. That first night, Emma noticed something strange. When she walked past the mirror, her reflection lagged. Only by a fraction of a second, just enough to make her stomach twist. She told herself it was exhaustion. The next morning, it seemed normal again. By the third night, she stopped walking past it entirely. Every time she caught a glimpse, her reflection seemed wrong. Her eyes looked too wide. Her mouth didn't match her expression. Once, she swore she saw her reflection smile after she'd already turned away. She tried covering it with a sheet, but when she woke the next morning, the sheet was folded neatly at her feet. She called the landlord. "There's something weird about that mirror," she said. There was silence on the line. Then, in a low voice, he muttered, "You shouldn't touch it. It's been there since before the building." That night, she dreamt she was standing in the hallway. The mirror was uncovered, and her reflection wasn't hers, it was a woman with hollow cheeks and dark eyes. The woman lifted her hand and pressed it to the glass. Emma woke up screaming, her palm burning. When she turned on the light, there was a faint handprint on the mirror, on her side. She decided to move out the next morning. But when she looked for her phone, she realized it was gone. She searched every room until her eyes caught movement in the mirror. Her reflection was holding the phone, staring at her with that slow, unnatural smile. "Give it back," Emma whispered. The reflection tilted its head. The phone's flashlight flicked on, from inside the glass, and the reflection stepped closer. Then the light in the apartment flickered and went out. When it came back, the reflection was gone. The mirror was empty. Emma was staring into a dark, endless hallway that stretched where her reflection should have been. Something was moving in it. Crawling closer. She ran to the door, but the knob wouldn't turn. The air grew cold and heavy. The sound of fingernails scraping glass echoed behind her. She turned just in time to see her reflection's face press against the inside of the mirror, her own face now, perfectly mirrored. When the landlord came to check on her 3 days later, the apartment was spotless. The mirror was clean, the floor polished, the air unnaturally still. He sighed, pulled out a key, and opened the door to the next unit, 12C, where a new tenant was waiting.